Hi Professor Chen, this is my first video for HW7 and this video is about question 7. And this question is Zt equal to the N1t multiply cosine omega t plus theta, then plus N2t multiply sine omega t plus theta, where theta is the uniformly distributed in the range between 0 to 2 pi. And N1t and N2t are WSS, which is referred as wild stationary, and N1t and N2t and theta are all independent. And the first question is to find the value of mean of Zt, and we can just use the definition of this to solve this problem. So the EZT should be like this. And we already know that N1t, N2t, and theta are all independent, which means the N1t multiplied cosine omega ct plus theta can be is equal to the En1t multiply the E cosine omega t plus theta here, and so we can just transform the equation like this. And also the N1t and N2t are WSS, which means the En1t and the En2t should be two different constants here. And so we can then transform the equation like this, and by use the definition of the mean, it should be like this. And the integration of this part and integration of this part should be 0, and so finally the value of mean of Zt should be 0, and is a constant. And the second question is we need to find the autocorrelation of Zt, and which referred as RZ T1 T2, and to see if Zt is WSS. And just like the first question, we can just use definition. We can just use the definition here to find this to solve this problem. So the RZT1 T2 should be the EZT1 multiply EZT2, and we expand this and we expand the ZT1 multiply ZT2 should be like this part, very long. And we see that En1t and En1t multiply N1t2 En1t1 multiply N1t2 should be the Rn1 T1 T2, and we already know that N1 is WSS, so the Rn1 T1 T2 should be Rn1 tau, where tau equal to the T1 minus T2 here. And likewise, the En2T1 multiply N2T2 should be like this, the Rn2 N2 tau, and the En1T En1T1 and the En2T2 here, which we can just use the condition offered by the question that N1t and N2t are WSS, so the En1T1 should be N1T1 and En2T2 are also different constant here, and so we can just simply multiply those together. So we transform the expression like this: the N1T the N1 multiply N2 and N1 multiply N2 here, and the rest part, the cosine part, the cosine and sine part, we can just use the product to sum formula here to cancel the theta here, and finally we can get this. And we can see that the expected value, the mean of this part can be divided to the sum of E this part and the E this part, and E this and with this condition where theta is uniformly distributed in the range between the 0 to 2 pi, we can see that this part with 2 theta part is 0. So likewise this part is also 0. So we can just cancel it, and we can just cancel it and cancel it in the rest part, which means this part and this part is also 0, And so finally the expression would be like this. And the t1 minus t2 should be tau. So we can just then transform it like this. So we can see that the Rz t1 t2 is only dependent on tau, where the tau equal to the t1 minus t2. So and also with the EZT is a constant. It equals to 0. So the ZT is WSS. So the ZT is WSS here. And this is constant. The third question is find the RZ0 if ZT is WSS. So we can just simply apply the tau equal to 0 to find the answer here. So the answer should be like this. And that's all. Thank you.